All right, B1 Brother Moses here with you. And I don't know if this is gray hair or if that's just me still being that dusty haired little boy from Del Paso. But in any event, do got some content that I want to deliver here. This is going to be free promotion from my guy, Brother Sanchez. And this is going to mean something to me right now and something to you later. But I'll start off with, hold on, music. CRU with the production here. The Cool Royalty. Scrolling through my YouTube feed, and I did find Brother Sanchez TV uploaded this to the YouTube timeline. Go to teespring.com stores Taurus gear. Now, I like Taurus gear. I did have the time when I was on my lunch break or getting off work, that is, to actually check from my mobile phone, and it is fully customized. The website is phenomenal. It does work on the mobile phone as well. I'm here on my computer. I'm going to show you some of these products and things, but it also works on your web browsers on your computer. So number one, remember that the product itself has to be marketed, and so marketing is what I think Brother Sanchez TV is showing us here. Now, next level marketing actually means, well, where will you send them to? And so when you actually go to the website, it does come out like this. Well, excuse me, it starts off a little bit smaller. But as you see, because the website is optimized, it is something that I can scroll up and the products still look good. They come in the scale. That's how you know it's a high quality product. Number two, that is the landing site. So when you're sending them somewhere for the merchandise, make sure that landing site is very professional too. And that's what we see here. So Taurus Gear is where it actually sends us to. Now, let me back up before I start my actual review here and show you why this means something to me first. So me first, when I was looking at Bro Sanchez right there in Las Vegas, right over the hill from me, I'm here in the beautiful Phoenix, Arizona, where it is feeling like about 78 degrees sunshine in the sky. Hope that makes somebody on the other side of the world just a little bit jealous. It feels like it's around 78 degrees. It's a beautiful day today, say less. But that's my guy there. As you look in all of these pictures, I just Googled my guy just to see if there was an image that I can grab for a thumbnail for this article. And as you see, there's a lot of folks that Sanchez may lead to, but this is my boy right here, my brethren. Met him first on the Negro Manosphere. There was one open panel that was with an eclectic group there, and we were having a conversation about should Black people seek white approval. And that concept, it did get expanded into some other peripheral conversations, but you know, B1 Brother Moses, I did provide 3 major talking points on that topic. You know, it was about land, and it was about wealth or an industry or political power, something like that. High level overview, wasn't too long winded, but it was very informative. Brother Sanchez was also on that panel and did the love of actually having a live stream with my name inside of it and a few others. I believe Sonetta TV from the House of Consciousness was also in the chat that day. So a very powerful build, good panel. Brother Sanchez followed up with a couple of commenting sections after that, even one where it was challenging to a debate. And that's something that we can probably set up here. But that is my brother right there. Has a phenomenal YouTube page, tons of followers, but I think it's the omni-channel marketing that really sets this guy apart. Because secondly, I want to show you is his actual website. So again, number 3, it is about marketing. This is free promotion, and that is the way to start. Now, hopefully, if this does send 1 or 2 folks over to the website to maybe check out some of those products, then he and I can have a conversation about affiliate degrees. But this is the actual Talk to Bro Sanchez website. Very professional, streamlined. At the top, you have your major tabs that do have drop downs available. One of the things that I actually visit this website for, as you know, I do love music, which is why the music is thus in the background, is the development of community, artist communities, where he allows folks to send in their work. And then every so often, probably quarterly, it seems like, he schedules at least one show for artists across the nation and even across the diaspora for that sake. they can send in their music, but also one for producers. So the development of communities. These are the two things that drive me to the website personally, but there are some other things like this same link for Taurus Gear. That being said, number three then is your own personal website and that development as a marketing. So what I'm going to do here is now run into the product review, run into that product review. Before I do that, let me shut this one. That's my guy Gun, or the title of that beat by CRU is Gun. Definitely appreciate that, brother, for supporting the live stream with that music. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to jump into the actual review itself, look at some of the products that are available, give a little bit of a feedback for it, see where I can see it. If I can see myself rocking it, that might be something that I actually make a purchase. It won't be live, but this is a free product review. So if he does feel so inclined to shoot some love back, maybe he can shoot me one of these things that I actually like. So just like Candy, that one I kind of do like for the concept of that song itself. It was a karaoke classic. That is something that I do like, is that hip hop, R&B, and soul karaoke. If those type of events are going on in your city and you don't have those candidates who can come up and actually sang, then look no further. That is B1 Brother Moses. I do love music and I also love karaoke. So just like Candy is a karaoke classic, if you don't know. I could kind of relate to this image right here, the chakras and such. I don't see myself being able to wear that in a lot of spaces, but I do remember there was some J's that came out that was pretty colorful like that. I'm not with to too many colors. I think the black and red patent leather ones, that one would probably rock with this one pretty good. And it has the ether. That's more of a universal concept that people can ask that good question about. So maybe a conversation started there. It is a little bit dark though. I am in Phoenix, Arizona, so I would need something probably in a lighter tone. That dark would absorb this good heat, and I am not trying to sweat to death out here. Now, that is interesting. That looks like maybe even some Indian religious, theological mother goddess, oldest deity on earth. Oh, yep, I remember this from the history courses. Yep, that's a good one. Got something for the ladies. That's a good one right there, as they say. If you don't have products that are available for ladies, you're missing out on even more than 50% of that demographic. And so having leggings or something like that, that is a good look. It's a sign of status there. Socks. Now that is something I can do. Working in corporate America, the sock game is critical. That is a conversation starter at some of the higher levels. So I appreciate that right there. What would I be willing to pay for them? Probably I would do like the 3 for $30, something similar to what I can get at Sears. Let's see, about $15.99. So maybe with the 10% off, let's see, that's $1.59 off. Wouldn't get the 3 for $30, probably the 2 pairs for $30. So that is something that is reasonable to me. So price point does seem standard. I would have to check out the shipping and handling that I actually give a whole listing number, but definitely something I could rock. So this is interesting to me. It's a conversation starter. Is something that I would have to do more research on, but my colleague, dark colors, premium pullover hoodie, $44.99. Definitely love the hoodie style. Rock that with the J's when I'm on my comfortable days. The goddess in black for the ladies. That is another one of those good selling points, that you can actually have that product in multiple colors available for those who, you're in different regions, different parts of the world, and different climates. So depending on where you go and what you do, those are some critical elements to have as a part of marketing, is options. So definitely appreciate that. Oh, damn. Even in the sweaters that have that low hanging, looks like for women, that's pretty dope. Got the North Carolina blue. I would say as an affiliate marketer, I can sell that. I definitely have peoples out there in Charlotte and so forth that can really appreciate these color schemes that you have here. So an entire region, that is number 4 in the marketing thing, is a regional approach. Can you sell this, and where could you actually sell this very product at in duplicate or in mass by the boxes? Where could you find that demographic? And so what would be some of your target people that you would want to deliver an entire box to? Well, as you know, in the spaces where these type of sweaters may get sold highest at, probably right outside the black community, or that space where gas stations, or that clothing store where you can go to the gas station and get white tees or something like that. So maybe BPs, if it was Brother Moses selling it, do have a lot of relationships there that could probably be leveraged in order to sell boxes and boxes of this product. So again, B1 Network, Brother Moses, doing a product review of my guy, Brother Sanchez. He just released this about 2 hours ago. 10% discount, as you see on the bottom. I'm checking it out live. That is my brother, and he did me a solid. So I am returning the love here in 2020. I am not an affiliate marketer of any of these products, but as I said, that is for later conversations with my brother. But I did have to make that disclaimer. Moving on down, I definitely love these two marketing color schemes that we have is well. Valentine's Day is big. That big, bold maroon, mahogany, red, anything like that is going to pop. Definitely with those black and red J's that just released as well. So I can see that his and her combo, that old school thing, if they're with that. You might not be with that, but there are people who are with that type of thing. So give me 1 second here. Do got a little bit of, what do you call that? Mexican noise in the background. Definitely got my peoples out there cleaning and mowing, and don't mind them. They have a job to do as well. The street sweeper babies. Now, I'm really digging this one, but I have no idea what this concept means. So for me, this would have to be a conversation with him. What does that actually mean? All is connected. That is one hell of a conversation starter right there. Once you have one understanding of it yourself, you can probably expound upon it and say what that means to you. This image here, all is connected. When I first saw it as the form of an eye or something that you're looking into a thing, or even that thing has an, I don't know, like it's center focus, and so it draws your eyes to it, and it draws your eyes right towards the heart of a matter and things because it's there. Almost like a bullseye on your chest, though, is how I would take it. I'm not sure what that concept is, so I would have to reach out to him to see it. But we have seen at least two products that we could sell right now in the spaces where I operate, and with the folks that love those type of products, at least 2 boxes loads that can be delivered. But let's keep going. Take a quick pause for the cause. Let me see that. So I am here. And then let me do this. There we go. That was the calling from the big homie O'Shea Duke Jackson, the GOAT over there with the Brother Pill podcast, the Negro Manosphere, as well as the Sunday Rumble host. Got a number of other ventures that he pioneers, including a weather channel in Africa. So I started off with a little bit of weather just for y'all. Hopefully that resonated with somebody. But he said we got to build this thing up. And so we may not be able to get our alert sent, but each one teach one. Marketing, I've given 4 different bullet points. Hopefully you wrote those down. Number 4 being a critical element of success. Oh, there that thing go. Excuse me. Appreciate you. So this is what I'm talking about here. When I say those populations of those Black communities, what we would actually be looking for on this map as a marketer, as a global marketer, we would be looking for those high concentrations of the colors that correlate with African Americans. So as you see, there is a predominant share. This is the justice map. This is recent data. It can be updated, but it would still look almost similar to this that you see right here. South Carolina, North Carolina Tar Heels is what we would be referring to. That area with that light blue is sitting right here predominantly. You have a great share here. It's getting real dark red all the way almost into the 90th percentile when you're looking at how many people actually are African American could buy the product. Where are those gas stations, or where are those businesses that you could sell that North Carolina Tar Heel blue sweater at? Using your message and using your messaging and the marketing platforms that are available to you. So as you see, we got some there. And then as you roll throughout this South, you'd be looking for anything in that color scheme. So do you have in Alabama, for instance, anything in that maroon or that darkish color, that roll tide type color? Can you get all the way through here in one good road trip and distribute products to set locations and make said sales, box loads? And that answer is yes. When it comes to Black business, it is a perspective that has to be put out there. B1 Network, Brother Moses, we deliver content. So even though this is just a free promotional, thought I would drop those tidbits in there. Brother Moses, and my thing is, like E40 said, I can sell it. But I am not an affiliate marketer. Let me make sure I keep dropping that disclosure in the chat. Oh, they playing with me on my music though. B1 Network, Brother Moses, B1s. Where my music at? Got to take a pause for the cost. So apologize for that in advance, but I am trying to find my music, and this folder is giving me absolutely nothing but more folders. Excuse me, boy. Let me see if I try that again. Right back. Still no? What are you doing to me, man? Music always under license, though. I know they'll find it, but number 30, I'm going to say it just for those who may be listening. I go to SoundClick, excuse me, to get my music. Sometimes you get them like $25. Sometimes they buy one, get one free. They give you up to like 10,000 or 25,000 streams. They'll find it. My guy, Brother Sanchez, what we're actually reviewing, he just posted this on about 2 hours ago, which was a link to the new merchandise that is available for Brother Sanchez TV merchandise, doing a free product review. Hopefully this is something that we can do in the future as we continue to do what Brother O'Shea says, which is build it up. And sometimes we got to be our own marketers. The devil is really what? I don't even know what that is. Is that a phoenix? That's probably something I could rock out here. Well, and he got the socks with it. I'm kind of feeling that. That's dope. Stem. Ah, yep. That is dope. That'd be one for my son right there. Yep, so I think I found one that I would actually go on and going into my PayPal and make that transaction happen. This one right here is the winner for me. I would rock that one, and my son would rock it as well. So you found something that has a dual purpose. One household to represent us. We represent, bro. That's for real. Yep, I'd probably throw a couple of those in the box, but Calica, that is one that may not get the same gravity. I don't know. I would just have to put it in the market and test it and see. That's why you start off with a small quantity, like one box. One box does allow you to probably get at least 12, 15, maybe even 20 of them inside of that one box. And that 20 of them is only around $1,000. It would be a $1,000 investment, but you would see how that $1,000 investment would work. Now, at this price point, I'm not sure how it competes on the scale or on the rack. And so it would have to be something that is negotiated with those authorized vendors once we get the products to those said locations, those gas stations, those whatnot. So anyway, as long as they know that you have a marketing affiliate or a marketing team that's actually pushing that product and helping get it off the shelf, that its turnaround time is reduced, I think they're more inclined to rock with us. And so having an established omni-channel marketing system is a way to actually get your products on the shelf. You say, I helped sell my own products, so they don't just have to sit on your shelves. And with that agreement, you are able to close more deals. And that's just all I'm in it for. Now, this Ether is something that I could definitely rock with right here. I remember doing donuts in the old school 50. Now, I was not the getaway driver, but I felt like it sometimes. Ether, this means a hell of a lot more to me than Brother Sanchez knows. That's definitely going inside my own shopping cart. So I rock with that one. I rock with it in the white because I am in a hot space where it is mostly hot, but I'm also in a dirty space, so I actually may not want the white. Let's check it out and see if it does have other color options. One day left to buy. So he has a limited time offer that allows folks to pull the trigger. I think that's number 5 right there. And the key learnings from this is the urgency. Create urgency. B1 Network, Brother Moses, that is my music. So that is my product review. B1 salute to Brother Sanchez. Link in the description for that. Let's do one more of these. What's this one? We got to build this thing up. Said it was a 10% sale on Brother Sanchez merchandise. Promo code is level up. You see the 3s in there. Let's do that one. B1 Network, we deliver content. That's all I got, and I'm out.